Make holiday gatherings more delicious at Whole Foods Market. Whether you're the host or the guest who aims to impress, save now on baking essentials from 365 by Whole Foods Market. Need some extra help? Pick up crowd-pleasing flatbreads that are ready to heat, or build a lovely charcuterie board with sales on specialty cheeses and meats. Holiday wines and beers are also on sale, starting at $7.99. Host the perfect holiday party with Whole Foods Market. Must be 21 plus. Please drink responsibly.
This episode is brought to you by Starry. When you drink Starry Lemon Lime Soda, every sip is a win. Perfect for game time or anytime. It's a crisp, refreshing lemon lime soda that's caffeine-free and bursting with flavor that makes you go, ah. Starry hits different. Find it in stores or online today.
Hello, welcome to Unequal Sequel
Extra.
I'm not going to lie, I nearly forgot the name of our podcast then. It was just... What's not there in my head?
I had to stop myself. Instead of saying extra, just saying, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Well, there's a clue what we're doing today. That's also what's been going through my head for the last 2 days. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to the second week of December now. It is Christmassy. Can we say Christmassy? I hope you're all feeling Christmassy, at least.
I've got the Christmas decorations up, so yeah. I'd say Christmassy.
And we're recording this on a Sunday, but the Saturday was cold and frosty and felt like Christmas a little bit. And then on the Sunday, it is raining and miserable.
It is here. Apparently the rest of the country's covered in snow, just not us. Yeah.
Oh, lucky them. I mean, if you like snow, if you don't like snow, then unlucky, I guess, if you have to travel somewhere. But if we get snow in this area, that means I don't have to go into the office. So come on, snow. But not when I fly.
I don't think you're going to get snow, mate. Sorry.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it.
That is an awful shame because I like it. Helps with the whole trying to feel Christmassy, doesn't it, and get into the spirits. I mean, you're well into it because you're now like 50 films into your Christmas poster. Yeah,
I am. Yeah, 47, I think, something like that now.
Slowly driving you nuts a little bit.
Yeah, I'm almost a little bit over Christmas already.
Still another 3 weeks at this point, I believe.
I know. I've still got 50 films to watch.
He's fine. And he has to watch other films. And the other day, we found a good deal on Paramount Plus on the Black Friday deal, half price for the year. And we thought, we'll have that one. Yeah. We'll have that. We'll have half price Paramount Plus. What's on there? We don't know, but it should be something good, or it will help us throughout the year when we have to watch lots of sequels, lots of films. Blah, blah, blah,
it was
blah.
Something good. Burger.
I mean, the listeners, because no. And we went on there, and lo and behold, a brand new sequel was just sitting there, released on the 22nd of November on Paramount Plus. One I didn't see coming for many reasons. And Rich, you want to tell me what it is?
It's Good Burger 2, which, I mean, I've got to be honest, I had no idea what this even was. Like, Dave had to be like, no, this is a thing. This is a thing from when he was a kid. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a Keenan and Kel, apparently was a thing.
Do you not remember Keenan and Kel?
Nah, mate. Nah.
Do you not remember that whole orange soda business?
Nope.
Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda.
Not a clue.
I do. And there's a little...
When did Keenan... When was that out? Keenan and Kel?
I'd like to say 96, 97, but who actually can remember?
So, yeah, I'd have been 15, 16.
You were more interested in football and boobs at that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I liked my Nickelodeon still, and Keenan and Kel was a big thing. I remember I was trying to tell Tiff the other day about one of the episodes when Keenan has to declare his love to someone called Brianna, and he gets to the top of the building, and he's made a big banner, and half the banner falls off it, so it just says Keenan loves Brian. And they're trapped up there for a while. I remember that episode. I remember the orange soda thing. And I remember his Keenan's thing is he goes, "Why?" quite a lot. And he does that in both Good Burger 1 and 2. And then many years later, Kenan Thompson does SNL, Saturday Night Live, for many years. Still on it, I believe. And the guy who played Kel, I think he was in Mystery Men.
No idea.
Do you not know what Mystery Men is? The Ben Stiller film.
No, I've seen it, but I didn't know he was in it.
He's in that. And then there was many rumours that he died. I remember the rumours that Kelly died.
Yeah, I kind of remember the rumours.
It's a bit weird. I don't know why that would be a rumour.
People get upset that he's dead.
And then in 2015, I think he was on... they did a sketch on... it's either Jimmy Fallon or Kimmel, one of those two.
I read, doing my research for this, that they fell out for a long time. Research. I read an article. They fell out for a long time. They didn't speak for like 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They didn't speak to each other at all. There's quotes of like, I think it's Keenan's like, I haven't spoken to Kel in 10 years and I'm not sad about that. Like, that kind of stuff.
Wow.
But then they got back together for that SNL in 2015 and they were oh, we really are friends, actually.
Oh, that's sweet and sad at the same point.
Like, they've been friends ever since. And then Good Burger 2 was kind of like
their thing.
They built back up to that.
Because Good Burger came from Kenan and Kel, and Kenan and Kel was an offshoot, like a spin-off of they had a sketch show on Nickelodeon called All That or something.
Oh,
and that's where that came. It's kind of like Wayne's World from SNL kind of thing.
Gotcha.
The whole film. So, Good Burger came out in 2000. No, not 2000. Fucking hell, Dave. 1997.
Right. Okay.
And now this is 26 years later. And what I'm going to ask you now, Rich, because we both did our research, and we've both watched both these movies again.
Yes. Well, yeah. I had to watch the first one because I'd never seen it, never even heard of it before.
But did you know Welcome to Good Burger, the home of Good Burger? How can I take your?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but now, because I watched both movies back to back, it's lodged in my head firmly forever. Because they must say it about 450 times across the two movies.
It's the thing, isn't it? Give me a really quick synopsis of the first one, and then give me a better,
I wasn't ready for that.
And then give me a better synopsis for, we're doing our diligence. I can't say that word. Why don't I even think I could Anyway.
Okay. First movie, Dexter, played by Kenan Thompson, crashes his mum's car into his teacher's car, has to make some money, so gets a part-time job working in a burger restaurant, like Mega Burger or something.
Mondo
quickly gets Wonder Burger. Mondo Burger, sorry. Which he quickly gets fired from. Turns out that Mondo Burger's opened across the street from this Good Burger. He ends up working at Good Burger, and then the whole thing is about how to defeat the evil Mondo Burger Corporation and keep Good Burger open.
Yes, the bad guy's called Kurtz.
Yes, yeah.
And it's all, they save Good Burger because of Ed's special sauce.
Yes, okay. Which sounds worrying in itself.
It does sound, yeah. When you say it like that, it does sound a bit weird. And then 26 years later.
26 years later.
Out of nowhere.
Weird, random number, not 25 years later, but 26 years later, we get Good Burger 2. And in this one, Dexter has gone off to make his millions. He's tried, he's a bit of an entrepreneur kind of character, but turns out he's rubbish at it and has lost all his money and all his family's money. Ends up coming back to work at Good Burger again with his friend Ed, who's like best buddies now.
But they haven't seen each other in 6 years or something.
Yeah, it's been like a few years. I don't quite get it, but anyway. So yeah, goes back to work at Good Burger to earn the money, and then there's also someone trying to shut down Good Burger. Like they get bought out in a franchise thing, but they signed the papers without looking at them, and it turns out they're just going to shut down the original Good Burger and open up Good Burgers all over the country run by robots.
Mega Good Burger.
God. And then they have to somehow save the original Good Burger again. So, yeah, similar to the first one, really.
Basically, but scatter with many more cameos.
Yes.
Lots of famous cameos. Little Howry's in there, Gillian Bell's in there, and then the cameos just pop up. There's Andy Well, they do like a charity song in the middle of it, and that's just full of SNL.
Oh yeah, the charity
members.
songs, loads of SNL people. Pete Davidson pops up as a customer at the start.
Yeah. Billionaire Mark Cuban. Up.
Flula Borg pops up as like a YouTuber, a food YouTuber. But yeah, there's loads of people.
And then there's
rock up in this thing.
A few people come back from the original Good Burger.
Yeah. So he comes back from the original one.
Fitz from who's the drive-through guy. They find him frozen in the freezer.
They do. Yeah, that's right.
So he's there for a second. And then there's that woman who does the annoying order both times in both films.
Yes.
She's in them. And then there's Karma and Electra, weirdly.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Carmen Electra's in it again. As the nanny.
As the nanny this time, not the bait from the first film.
Yeah.
Right, Rich. So we're going to have to get into this film at some point. We'll talk about the first one quickly. Obviously, it's not made for you now. Did you watch it with your son quickly, if I asked that question?
No, I didn't. I wasn't sure what it was like, so...
Okay, and do you think it's suitable for children now?
Yeah, it's fine, isn't it? Yeah,
okay, it's all right. Cool. Did you enjoy Good Burger 1?
No. Enjoy's a strong word. I didn't hate it. I've watched way worse things recently.
Yeah.
Like, it's 100 times better than having to sit through one of those fucking Twilight things. But enjoy would be a strong word. I found it really annoying to start with. I've got to be honest.
Was it?
And then I sort of settled into it, I think. Yeah, I found Ed very, very annoying. But yeah, I found everyone in it quite annoying. But I did, after about half an hour or so, 40 minutes in, I did kind of settle into it. And so by the end of it, I was like, do you know what? It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's certainly not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's not the worst.
I mean, Keenan and Kel, as I'm going to call them, they have got good chemistry. In
yeah, they have got good chemistry.
Those two leads. And there's a couple of lines, especially in the first one, when Keenan gives Ed, a contract to sign, and Kel looks over it for a minute, and then he just says, "I know some of those words." He's so proud. And that made me chuckle.
Yeah.
It's definitely a piece of the time. I'm surprised they played Ed the same in the first one, because how do I do this politically correct? He's very dumb, but he's beyond that kind of
He's
thing.
Sweet though, isn't he? He's very kind of, and he's cleverer than he appears as well. Like he's not quite as daft as he looks and acts. You know, he just kind of pulls things out the bag at the end and is like, "Oh, by the way, I did this amazing thing." Like, you know, yeah. In each film, he does that and just saves the day. So I don't know.
We were talking earlier quickly about how, because you watch that first one, you think there'd have been loads of them by now, kind of thing. If it was Nickelodeon and whatever. But it never really happened.
And I think, didn't they? It's because they fell out, though, isn't it?
Well, they fell out, and then the original director from the first film is now the head CEO of Paramount Pictures.
Really? Oh, okay.
So he was like, "Oh, I know something that we can do. I've got this little film in my back pocket called Good Burger," and reception was good from the offshoots, the skits they've done in the last few years.
Of course it was, because he's the CEO of Paramount Plus. He do whatever he wants now, can't he?
Yeah, and if I told you that this is 2023 when you're listening, we're recording this, it was filmed, edited, and released from like May, and we're now in December. Yeah.
Wow, that's quick.
Quick turnaround. It was also very popular on Paramount Plus, apparently, the highest watched film.
I mean, to be honest, it's the only thing I've watched on Paramount Plus so far.
Paramount Plus is a weird thing. We've got it, and we're like, it's got lots of Tom Cruise films, which is good.
Yeah.
Some TV. If you like Yellowstone,
if it wasn't for
South Park,
the great deal we got on it, it wouldn't be worth the money.
Oh, absolutely not. But then I did read reports today that they might be doing a bumper deal or a deal with Apple.
Oh, okay.
Because we can't keep going along like this.
No,
with every company having separate VOD streaming platforms. It's mental. All of them are struggling. So why not some of them
merge?
The only one that doesn't seem to struggle is Amazon, because that's on the back of Amazon's shopping. I think that's...
Yeah, and I think the thing with Amazon is its catalogue is huge because it's got so many movies to rent. Like, I think it's got more movies to kind of rent and stuff that other streaming services don't have. Yeah. Like, it's got a massive catalogue. So, yeah, I think Amazon's...
And Netflix is in a bit of a muddle, and everyone keeps putting their prices up. Netflix has just put their price up. Apple's just put their price up to $8.99 now. I remember when that first came out, it was $4.99. It was a bargain.
To be honest, if it was just down to me, Apple would be the one I'd keep.
I think so, yes.
Stuff I like on it, but I'd also have to keep Netflix because it's got all the stuff that George likes on it.
See, I've just got rid of Netflix for a while since I'm gone away, so it's all up in the air. We've got the Now TV for another few months because we always get sent good deals for that because we're like, no, we don't need Now TV, which is Sky Cinema and Sky Entertainment or whatever. And then they're like, oh, have it for £1 for 3 more months. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay, fine. That sounds great.
All right, then.
So I'm not quite sure how that business model works if everyone's just paying for £1. But anyway, we're getting off topic now. It's on Paramount Plus. Good Burger too.
Make holiday gatherings more delicious at Whole Foods Market. Whether you're the host or the guest who aims to impress, save now on baking essentials from 365 by Whole Foods Market. Need some extra help? Pick up crowd-pleasing flatbreads that are ready to heat, or build a lovely charcuterie board with sales on specialty cheeses and meats. Holiday wines and beers are also on sale, starting at $7.99. Host the perfect holiday party with Whole Foods Market. Must be 21 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Do you think, and I know this is a weird question, we can talk spoilers, but can you spoil a movie like this?
I think it'd be really hard to spoil a movie like this. I mean, you sort of know what's going to happen, right?
It's predictable, especially when you first watch the first film in 97. If you're a fan of the film in 97 and you haven't seen it, I believe I did in 97. I'm pretty sure I've watched this film previously. And then, like you, I rewatched it the other day, which is on Netflix and it's not on Paramount. That blew my mind for some reason.
That is weird.
It is weird, isn't it? Because it's still Nickelodeon, but they must deals. I watched Good Burger 1. I was like, I don't remember most of this film. I remember when he's in a shake. I remember the car. I remember bits and bobs, but not all of it. And then I thought, oh yeah, I watched it, and I thought, okay, that's definitely not for me anymore. And I was like, but I don't know if the kids of today will get that sense of humour kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I'll watch Good Burger 2. I was like, Mrs., do you want to watch Good Burger 2? She's like, yeah. I was like, do you remember Good Burger 1? She said, never seen it, so that was great.
Did she watch that? Did you watch that together first, or
Good Burger 2?
No, Good Burger 1. Did she watch one? Or?
She has never seen one yet.
Oh, okay.
I watched that separately. Again, on my lunchtimes at work, which is now coming to a point where I have to fit films into my daytime for this podcast.
Yeah.
And I watched Good Burger 2, and it is what it is, and that is not a bad thing, I don't think. It's fine.
It is fine. It is fine.
It's fun and silly, and it's there's...
It's quite colourful. The burger car thing is fun. I think
this time.
George watched it, he'd like the car. Yeah, I mean, it's basically a cartoon, isn't it, really? It's like a live-action cartoon.
Yeah, like everyone's having fun in it, and looks like they're having fun, and...
Yeah.
It actually works quite well, a companion piece to the first one. Like... They go together. There's no like shocks or horror. They didn't try and make a Terminator 2 from a Terminator, or you know what I mean. It is. They do work together, watching 1 and 2, and the time lapse, 26 years, doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm not quite sure if Kale can pull off dreadlocks anymore.
No, it looks like they very much look stuck on.
Yes, I can't believe that's his hair.
No,
I enjoyed the storyline. There are bits that link it back to Good Burger 1. I won't spoil that. There are bits that, they draw back. So it is kind of a legacy sequel in where, like I said, Carmen Electra pops back and some these other characters. It's really bizarre. Yeah. And then there's this big ending. And what makes me laugh at the end, they're trying to open Mega Good Burger. And they're trying to make it like it's a big deal. But I don't think they could afford many people outside the the opening of the restaurant because there's only about 7 people out there.
Yeah, there's certainly not much money spent on extras.
So it doesn't feel like it's a big enough deal. And
No.
we've got this AI robot, storyline that's going on. It's quite timely. It kind of reminds me of, what's going on in all sectors of work, really. We'd like, let's get robots in and close certain bits.
Yeah, and of course, they save the day by doing something stupid that in real life wouldn't be a thing.
I don't really understand what happened with it.
In real life, they'd be going to prison for industrial espionage, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you could get away with, like, I didn't mean to sign that, and then they got rid of Good Burger. And let's be honest, all the burgers in these films look horrible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Rank.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I do not want a good burger. They look that looks like a bad burger.
Ed's special sauce in it.
Ed's special sauce. There's a shot in the first one where he's putting stuff into the special sauce, and one of the things he's putting in is carnation powdered milk.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, no, probably okay.
I do wonder what went into Ed's special sauce, and it worries me. Like,
please tell me it's not his jizz.
I was going to go there, but with stuff like that, you probably need like food hygienists and whatever to look into it. What makes it gives it that special taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, I was just reading that in 1998, there was a children's novel, Good Burger to Go, that served as a sequel to the original film. The book, written by Steve Holland, featuring Ed following a shortchanged customer around the globe.
I can see that. That's actually like trying to track down a customer he's not given the right change to.
But does that mean Keenan goes with him? Oh, he's not Keenan. Dex goes with him.
I don't know.
But the film works best when those characters are together.
Yeah, it does.
In both the films. And when they're not together, I don't know, Cal, I've got to stop calling him Cal.
You can call him Cal. People know who you mean.
Ed's character is a little much for me, I think.
Yeah.
They don't ever quite get the balance of that character. Maybe I thought it was funny back in 1997. I would have been, 12, I think? 11, 12? So
yeah, it probably would have worked for you back then, maybe.
Yeah.
Especially if you were into the series.
I remember liking Kenan and Kel. I think Kenan Thompson's a great deliverer of lines. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was in Mighty Ducks 2 as well, which was obviously one of the greatest sequels ever made. He's the knuckle puck guy who puts the puck on the side and then hits it.
Oh. I can't remember Mighty Ducks, I'm sorry.
He's great in a lot of SNL skits. But overall, what did you think? What did you think of Good Burger 2?
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'm sort of a bit shocked we've got half an hour's worth of stuff to say about it.
We've got a few more minutes to go yet.
It's fine.
Did you find it funny? Would you watch another one of them? Because they're talking it up already. Could be.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. Now they're friends again, Rich. Now you're telling me these people get on.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, he's in Mighty Ducks, by the way. He's in Mighty Ducks 2 and 3, not the first one.
That's what I said, Mighty Ducks 2.
Oh right, sorry, yeah. He's in Mighty Ducks 2 and 3.
Oh,
he's
wow.
Russ. In those two. Cool. And he's also the voice of Mr. Bricklebaum in The Grinch, the Benedict Cumberbatch Grinch.
Is he?
Just realised as well. And he's Tiny Diamond in Trolls.
Oh, so he's got a great voice then.
So yeah.
I couldn't help but notice that you went off subject of me telling me what you actually thought this film.
I don't know. What do I think?
That's our job. That's why we're here.
I know, but I've already said what I think. It's fine. It's a live action cartoon of something I don't really understand. I never saw the original. I've not got any ties to it whatsoever. It's a thing that I've watched.
It's a sequel.
It passed some time.
Ticked it off.
I never want to watch it again. I can see why people like it.
Okay, that's good. Would you recommend it to people?
Not really. I mean, I'd recommend it to people who liked Kenan and Kel when they were kids.
Oh, new question. So,
yeah,
you don't think this would work if it's just people not seen?
No, I don't know. I don't think you could just come to this and be like, I think it relies too much on you knowing who these people are.
That I agree with. Especially some of the characters, like the guy in the freezer.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get that at all until you just said it, essentially.
Well, he looks older, but...
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's that guy.
I did watch them like one day and one the next day. So, for me, I've spent 3 hours. Because another thing, they are short. Mercifully short.
They're an hour and a half-ish, aren't they? Something like that. Yeah. So, yeah, they are pretty short. And like I say, they're not bad. They're okay. You know, they're fun. They're fun enough. But yeah.
Shall we quickly do the Rotten Tomato game? Thank you, sequelizers.
Yeah, go for it. Go on then.
Why not?
Why not? Why not indeed?
So let's just go to Good Burger. So it's only got 45 reviews. Critics, what do you reckon?
I can't imagine critics loving it or even getting it. 45%.
Oh, you're very generous. 33%.
Yeah.
Audience score?
Audience probably get it a bit more because there's probably a bit more of an audience for it. But again, it ain't going to set anyone's world on fire. 52%.
63%.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
Oh, there's also a reviewer starts one of the reviews with the wiry Mitchell and the chubby Thompson may physically suggest each other great teams. I mean, you can't call someone chubby, can you, like that in a review? I
mean, you can.
They did, I suppose.
I'm not sure you should.
Okay. Good Burger 2. So this has only got 17 reviews, so very less reviews. So.
Yeah. Again, I can't see critics liking it much. The last one got 32, did you say? 33? So I'm probably going to say 30.
Currently sitting at 59%.
Oh, okay. Gosh, shows what I know.
An audience score?
I would say probably similar to the first one, because it's probably the same people watching it, getting the feels, probably like around the 60 mark then.
70%.
Whoa! 70%! That's really high.
Someone's put silly and absurd. This family comedy has some genuine, heartfelt and hilarious moments.
Okay.
It's the same order inside, new packaging that you may or may not still have a taste for. I mean, yeah. Which one do you think's better? We haven't even touched them.
They're both the same thing. That's what I mean. I was trying to say, like, which glass of water do you think is better? They're the same. Like, I don't know. Like, I'd say that it's a very equal sequel.
Okay, well, there we go. Let's talk about that. What would you give it out of 5? And is it an equal?
What would I give it out of what now?
Yeah. Oh no. Out of 7.
As if we give movies ratings out of 5. God, what do you think we are? Normal?
I could barely remember the name of the podcast at the beginning, so let's not be surprised that I forgot something else. Out of 7 and
out of 7. I'll probably give it like a 3, I guess.
Well,
because it's fine.
I love it. And then you're going to call it an equal sequel.
Yeah, it's an equal sequel.
So that's this. I think, Rich, from you is a positive review.
Is it? Okay.
I mean, you get to watch it in your house if you have Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
If you don't have Paramount Plus, I would say don't worry about it.
If you're a massive Keenan and Kel fan
and a Good Burger fan,
then maybe get the free trial of Paramount Plus and watch it. But you know, I wouldn't get Paramount Plus just for this.
No, there is an orange soda joke in there, a nod.
Was that a thing? Was it?
Yes, that's a Keenan.
See, I don't know what this. Again, I don't know the in jokes, so I was just a bit confused by that. But I was like, why are they trying to put drink in a thing with a lid on it? Like, I don't get it. Anyway,
well, there we go. And also the cameos. It's worth probably there's many cameos we haven't discussed, and mainly all from Saturday Night Live. What would I give it out of 7? I'd probably 2.5. Can I do 2.5?
Yeah, 2.5's fair.
I think it's.
I thought I was a bit generous with 3. Actually,
yeah, it's not going to change the world, and I think the only reason you would like it or want to watch it is if you like Good Burger 1, or if you're trying to make someone watch Good Burger 1, then you can watch Good Burger 2. But there's no point just going straight to Good Burger 2.
If you've got nostalgia memories for Good Burger and Keenan and Kel, then you're the sort of person who'll watch it.
And it is very much Unequal sequel because it is very much like the first
same
one.
movie. Essentially the same damn movie.
Yeah, they've taken the script to the first one and then they've
tweaked slightly,
ever so slightly.
They've changed the gender of the baddie.
That is true. They did do that. Gillian Bell, she acts up. I watched two films actually recently, and she's the bad guy. Last night I watched Candy Cane Lane with Eddie Murphy on Amazon Video. Right. She plays the bad guy in that as well. Okay. So I was like, I'm getting a lot of her at the moment. I wonder what else she's going to pop up in.
Genuinely thought she was Meghan Trainor for a minute.
Did you?
Yeah.
The singer?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure I know who Meghan Trainor is or looks like, to be honest.
Similar, I would say.
Go check it out if you have Paramount Plus. If you don't have Paramount Plus, don't worry about it. Or if, like Rich said, try and get the free
get a free trial for a week, and never pay for it, I would say. But if you do want to pay for something that's worth it,
lovely,
then get onto anotherslice.com/unequal sequel. We're only $2.99 a month. We're not being a Netflix or an Apple and putting our prices up. We're sticking at $2.99 a month. And for that, you get like 3 extra podcasts. You get a sequel to all our interview episodes. You get Disenfranchised, and you get Box Set Mentality, where you get to laugh at us having to watch the bloody Twilight saga. Oh, God. It's bad. And then for our Christmassy Disenfranchised, we're talking about The Holiday.
Yay!
It's actually quite pleasant.
Yay! So
there's some good stuff on there too. But yeah, if you really like us, hit the subscribe button, hit the auto-download button. We'll drop into your popular choice every single week. Tap us out a review for an Apple podcast. We'd really like that. It helps other people find the podcast. 5 stars, please, would be lovely. If you don't like us that much, give us a rubbish review. Write out a rubbish review and tell us we're rubbish, but just give us 5 stars anyway.
Yeah, 5 stars would be nice.
That would be good. And if you want to tell us what you thought of Good Burger 2, then get in touch on the old social medias. We are at Unequal Sequel on whatever Twitter's called now, if it's still alive, Threads, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, blah-de-blah, Letterboxd, thingy, what's it, whatever the new thing is, we're on there.
Yeah, or just shout.
Just carry a pigeon. Or you can send us an email, unequalsequel@hotmail.com. And we'll read out any of your things that you send us when we get a chance. Not sure the monthly roundup is quite going to be that monthly roundup, but do send in your thoughts and we will respond at some point in some way, because we're nice like that.
Yeah. I was about to say something. I've completely forgotten what it was. My mind is not working today.
Recording on a Sunday morning, probably not even Sunday morning.
Sunday afternoon now.
Excuse, yeah.
Oh yes, next week. Oh yes, next week we're actually going to be talking about a Christmas movie, a Christmas sequel. Your Christmas or Mine. It's come out on the 8th. So this dates we're releasing this. So check it out. Your Christmas or Mine on Amazon Video. We're doing that next week.
No, hang on. Start again. This one's out on the 8th.
This one's on the 8th. I mean, the film
you just
comes
said
out.
Your Christmas or Mine is out on the 8th.
It is out on the 8th.
Oh, right. I thought you meant the episode is out on the 8th.
No. The film is out on the 8th. The episode
is going to really confuse people.
No. All you have to know is the film is out. The film is out so you can watch it. And then you can hear us talk about it on the next week on the 15th.
Yes.
That's what I was meant to say. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening. Keep them coming. Keep all your thoughts coming. We'll love to have them. Send them. Thanks. For nothing else to say is a bye-bye from me and a bye-bye from him.
Bye!
See you on the next one. Sequel to this one. Have a lovely week. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No,
because those burgers look rough.
Everything looks rough in that restaurant, to be honest. It's just horrible. But I'm glad it won in the Burger Wars.
Yeah, because the other burgers look rough as well.
Yes. And not organic.